you need to heal your immune system. There is a common factor in everyone that has any kind of inflammatory issue or SIRS or chronic illness or Lyme or fibromyalgia or chronic fatigue. They are now finding more and more research out there that this is really based on a hyperreactive immune system. And so for me, after I had done my journey for 3+ years and I was barely healing and I was so sick and I had tried every protocol, including the shoemaker protocol because I was diagnosed with SIRS and chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia and premature ovarian failure. And I mean, you name it, the diagnosis had been thrown at me, MCA, and I had everything, interstitial cystitis and mitochondrial disorder, and everything was thrown at me. And that was when I decided to do my water only fast. And it was medically supervised. Please go back and watch, some of the previous lives that I've done where I talk in detail about the medically supervised water only fast. And for me, that was a game changer. And the thing with doing a medically supervised water only fast, especially mine was 6 days, and then I did 2 or 3 days of just juicing after that. Um, the thing with that is that it really, after 3 days, 72 hours, you reset your immune system. And so I knew right away then that this was helping me quite a bit, and I actually got about 40-50% better after that fast. And at the time, there was a doctor who was the one who was monitoring me down in West Palm Beach, and his name is Dr. Ron Drucker. I will put his link. He is a huge proponent of something called Digestacure, and it's an immune modulator. And when him and I first talked on the phone before I went down to West Palm, he spent an hour on the phone with me talking to me about this, and I was just frustrated. At that point, I had seen at least 50 different practitioners, whether it's conventional medicine, functional medicine, acupuncture, holistic, naturopath, chiropractor, you name it. And here, this guy comes along and he's like, okay, you really need to take this Digestacure, and it's an immune system modulator. And I started looking around. I started asking in the groups and I started researching, that it made sense. It made sense that if you're so sick, then you'd really need to reset your immune system. I had already done DNRS, which is the dynamic neural retraining system, Annie Hopper's. And so I knew that really retraining your limbic system and kind of quieting down your immune system really should help. But at that point, when you're so sick and you have done so much out there, everything in the book, and then someone suggests one more medication, you almost want to just scream. You just want to be like, I've had enough of this, right? So I said, oh, we'll think about it later. And then, of course, I go down, I do the fast, and he's just a fantastic, fantastic physician. Um, and I really thought I should, follow some of his protocol. And so then he put me on this Digestacure, which I'm going to actually copy this link right now. And you can look at all the research that he has done and that there is out there on this supplement. It's a natural ace mannan supplement that they get from aloe. And it was a game changer for me. This is even way before LDN came in the picture. It was a complete game changer. I mean, don't get me wrong, the water only fasting probably helped me about 40%. I really, after the water only fasting, a month later, started walking about a mile, mile and a half, lost all the weight, all my inflammatory markers went down, my food sensitivities, everything went down, my allergic histamine reactions, everything went down. I couldn't even walk, and I was walking, a mile and a half, almost 2 miles in my neighborhood. And so that was really to do with the fast. But as soon as I came back, maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, I started this Digestacure, and I will tell you that this was a game changer for me. Game changer. Um, and so I'll put the link here. I am not affiliated with them. Do your own research. There's no financial benefit for me. But it really, since then, all the family members and patients that I put this on are just having amazing results. And do all the research. Read all about it. Watch the videos. He talks all about how, the data and the studies talk about the gliotoxins and and how they help, really boost your immune system and things like that. So for me, that was a game changer.